I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After highs in the 80s this afternoon, we'll see temperatures warm into the mid-80s to the low 90s for both tomorrow and Thursday. A front lifting north provides a better focus for thunderstorms today and tomorrow as disturbances track east from the western plains. Both today and tomorrow, thunderstorms develop late in the afternoon, move into the central and east during the evening and overnight. Storms could be severe with large hail and damaging winds, especially this late afternoon through this evening for areas along and west of a line from western Cherry County to North Platte and Goodland, where there is a slight risk of severe storms, a level 2 of 5. A few more thunderstorms are also possible Thursday afternoon and evening when a cold front tracks to the east. Total rainfall through Thursday evening is expected to mostly range a half inch to an inch and a half, possibly some higher amounts where there's localized heavy rain. High pressure keeps it dry with highs in the low to mid 90s for Friday and the mid to upper 90s on Saturday. Chances of thunderstorms return for Saturday night through Sunday night with the passage of a cold front. Highs cool to more seasonal levels in the mid to upper 80s by Monday. The latest long-term forecast notes a slightly cooler trend instead of a warmer than normal outlook. Nebraska and Kansas temperatures Sunday through the first 7 days of July now predicted to be more seasonal to slightly warmer than normal. Rainfall across Nebraska and Kansas indicated to be above normal Sunday through July 7th, especially for Kansas the early to middle part of next week. Key weather factors the markets are watching include areas of heavy rain from the Central Plains to the Great Lakes, heat for the eastern U.S., and dry areas in the Black Sea region, China, and Australia. Record-setting heat in the eastern U.S. gradually eases during the second half of this week. A significant plume of moisture remains intact, boosting 5-day rainfall to 1 to 4 inches from the southern Rockies to the upper Midwest, Great Lakes, and parts of the Northeast. Much of the South receives only scattered rain. A storm moving through Canada this weekend pushes a cold front through most of the U.S. next week, with scattered rain and thunderstorms possibly stalling in the southern U.S., where there could be heavy rain. Temperatures behind the front much milder, though heat could build across the northern plains for later next week. Across the Black Sea region, key corn areas still need much more rain, and several chances of rain this week are expected to help some lucky areas, while others stay too dry. Australia remains mostly too dry as wheat builds roots over the winter. Recent spotty rain in Australia is now being followed by drier conditions that are likely to last for a while. On the North China Plains, scattered rain is delaying the wheat harvest. The North China Plains still very dry, but more consistent rain next week could help developing corn and soybeans. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.